Easy Patch number 5, Coping Stone Repairs. White Pool Coping Stone Repair Kit. You can add color dye to these repair kits to come up with any color you want. Just add your liquid bonder to the dry cement mix proportionately. Add water. On the Easy Patch number 5 Coping Stone Repair, you'll want to mix this a little stiffer, like real stiff mashed potatoes. Now this mixture is a little too loose. It needs a little bit more of the dry powder. So we'll get some dry powder and sprinkle in a little more and mix it in again. Otherwise, you'll be waiting on the repair. Add a little powder and remix it and get a stiffer consistency. Some people are afraid mixing this dry for repairs, but don't be afraid to do this. This is the consistency you want. It's got moisture throughout it. Sometimes you need to acid wash the repair area. So get the area wet, put your acid on it, scrub it, and rinse it thoroughly. Then you want to dab up all the excess moisture. Here we are applying Easy Patch number 3 Tile Thinset Adhesive to the substrate edge of the coping stone and also to a piece that we saved that was broken off. Wipe off the excess. Then sponge off the excess. Now we're ready to fill in the void that was missing. Apply some of the Easy Patch number 5 coping stone mixture to the surface and grind it in to make a good bonding. Now we're applying more of the mixture. Hand forming it in there, always putting in a little more than you need, packing it down, making sure there are no air voids. Now it's time to put a trowel on the edge to act as a form. Make sure that there are no air voids. Now we'll take a trowel and start sculpting, taking off the edges and the excess. It's a lot easier having the excess than to keep dabbing on a little here and a little there while you're troweling, trying to get it full and flush. When you put the trowel on the edge of the coping, you can use it as a guide. While we're doing this, the mix is starting to stiffen. Now we flatten it down with the trowel. Pull up or sideways on the trowel that's acting as a form. Don't ever pull away, always pull up or sideways. Now we're using the handle of the mixing trowel to put the crease that the original grout joint had. Many times coping stones are installed, and when they grout them, they tool the grout joint and cause it to be recessed slightly. Now we're sponging the excess on the edges, and we're feather edging the edges too. Now we're smoothing over the patch with a sponge. Make sure it meets to the edges of the existing coping stone. We're exposing that, sponging off the excess. And you want to come right to the edge and just be perfectly flush. Now we use a nail to match the existing coping stone texture and simply make a bunch of small indentation holes. Then we trowel over the area and slick it. You'll want to match whatever particular pattern is on the coping stone that you are repairing. Sometimes you'll do deeper jabs with the nail, and other times you'll dig out a little bit too much to match whatever that pattern is. Sometimes you'll make a very small indentation with the nail. Then trowel over it, slick it over flat. Get it to match the coping stone. This repair will match these coping stones. It's exactly the same color that they were originally. It will take a little while to stain up, but it will match. Now we're cleaning the crack of one of the coping stones. Make sure that there is no debris in it. Take some of the Easy Patch number 5 and with a sideways motion, work it into the crack, just as deep as you can. After you've worked it into the crack, just simply take a sponge and wipe off the excess.